Hey, hey, welcome to No Coincidences Tarot. We're going to do a Sunday Sanity session. It's August 13th, Sunday, of course. We're going to use this deck, which is a Rider-Waite deck, just with these stained glass kind of pictures on the back. They're pretty and bright, and it's this fun, scratchy kind of cardstock, so we get a nice sound effect. I like that. I really like that. The Sun and the Ten of Pentacles. It's going back in the deck, but I like that way of starting off the energy. It's early for me, so if I sound snuffy, I apologize. I'm allergic to my dogs. I was not out partying, and no, I do not have a cold. It's just early, and when I get up early, that's kind of what happens. Knight of Wands. Seven of Wands. What other messages do the peeps? The peeps in the peanut gallery. What do y'all need to hear? Knight of Wands. Seven of Wands. That Knight of Wands, that fiery, passionate, sometimes reckless kind of energy. It popped, but it didn't come out, but I'm going to peek. Strength. That's seven of rods. You may feel like you're on the defensive. Maybe you feel like you need to protect yourself. You may not have liked something that you've seen recently, is what I just heard. Strength. Oh, not strength. The Empress. Interesting. In my head, I was thinking strength, but the Empress came out. The message I'm getting is just a reminder that you're sitting in a very abundant, fruitful type of energy, right? This very nurturing, and just that image in my head of the Strength card that flashed with this, just an energy of patience, resilience, like just kind of it's going to sound weird. Savor it, right? Savor the knowledge, your own internal knowledge that you've come to where you are. I'm also picking up like High Priestess, intuitive type of energy. Two of Swords. Maybe you're feeling as if you need to make a decision or a choice, or maybe you already have made this decision of choice or choice. I'm going to say that you have made the decision because it's followed by the World. So if you haven't already made some type of decision, I think you soon will, and I feel like it's going to turn this wheel. It's going to start things in motion. Knight of Pentacles. Almost. What else? What other bits of the story need to come out right now on this Sunday Sanity session? It almost wanted to come out. It almost did. What else? I love the scratchiness. It reminds me of Rock Rada. May he rest in peace. Super nice guy. This Two of Wands, looking at this Knight of Pentacles. I feel like I got this message a little bit the other day. Some of you may be heading off in a new direction, right? With this world and world here, and he's facing this Knight of Pentacles, and it almost looks like the Knight is holding the Pentacle in his hand. You're putting your focus towards, yes, it's abundance and finance, but it's with this broader focus on where do you want to go with this? Where are you headed? Because it's something bigger than, it's not just paying the electric bill, is what I'm getting. Interesting. What else? What other messages need to come through? Spirits, guides, guardians, angels, ancestors, and of course. What else you got? Really? All right. Flying out the side. Five of Pentacles. The Fool. Judgment. Three of Wands. I'm feeling as if someone out there, if this is your story, has really just had some challenges, right? If you've been playing along, you know I'm not a fan of this fucking card, right? Five of Pentacles. They're outside. They're in the cold. They look bedraggled. They look helpless, homeless. But there's this church window with these five fucking pentacles all lit up bright and shiny. Why aren't they going inside, right? And I think maybe because you've put your focus on where you want your world to go, where you want your world to be, I think you finally decided to go inside, so to speak, right? You've decided to go inside the church finally and take a leap of faith. And with this Judgment card, like just these I'm hearing life decisions, big decisions. And it may be a very simple decision that affects big life things. So it doesn't have to be a big life decision, but sometimes little things impact largely, right, across vast scopes of your life. And I definitely feel like it's shifting the trajectory, right? You're off in this new path, this new focus. I just heard go west. Some of you may be moving west, traveling west. And I would say west of where you are. That did not feel like it jumped out. So that's why it's going back in. If anybody wants to question my non-conventional methods, have at it. Right? What else? What else we got here for this Sunday sanity session? And okay, those I'll take. And then maybe we'll pull some clarifiers. Oh, I like this. King right under that Knight. Boop, boop, boop. Next to the King of Swords. Pentacles are earth, swords are air. These popped. I leaned back for a moment, but I'm going to put them down. Queen of Swords. I heard again, victorious. To the tune of Duran Duran's Notorious, right? Victorious. Definitely have made some big ass decisions. Like, you've been put in a position of which you're, again, you may not be, it doesn't have to be, you know, moving across the country, but it fucking could be. But I definitely feel like you're sitting in this strong, grounded, focused, authoritative type of energy of, well, this is where we're going, right? Like, she's pointing towards that victory. It's like, let's just fucking do this thing. Interesting energy. What else do we got? What else do we got, folks? What time is it? It's 11:13. We've got a new moon coming up on the 16th at like 5:30 something in the morning Eastern Standard. Half the sky is fucking retrograde. We've talked about that. We've had a Venus star point, all kinds of shit. Follow astrology, folks. It really is quite interesting, especially if you follow any of the good ones. And if you need recommendations, I'd be more than happy to point you in the direction of some really stellar, reputable, very well-known astrologers that you can follow for free on YouTube. I'm a big fan. There's lots of great info out there if you have interest. What else do we need to know? Something flipped. Lovers. I'm not surprised. I just heard by default, whatever decision is going on, whatever shift is going on, may be launching you towards some kind of mutual relationship. Doesn't necessarily have to be lovey-dovey, but it certainly can. With this Ten of Pentacles right after, I'm hearing it's an abundant relationship. There's strength. Oh, I did say being all in the feels. 9 of Swords. That's like drama on rinse and repeat. With this 3 of Hearts. Not 3 of Hearts, sorry. 3 of Swords through the heart. And the strength. You've overcome something. Whether anybody knows about it or not. But I feel like you're putting some kind of emotional story to rest with this Strength card. Interesting message. Maybe that's part of the decision that you've made. You've decided to go in a different direction towards this victory and this Lovers and 10 of Pentacles. And I think it could be because you have changed your direction, how you approach it, how you think about it, how you feel about it, how you tell the story. I mentioned that the other day. 8 of Swords, yeah. I think you finally woke the fuck up and realized that you don't have to stand in that same story, in that same misery, right? She can walk away. The swords are not touching her. And although she appears bound, she still can walk, right? And I think that's what you've chosen to do. You've chosen to walk. And it's taking you somewhere else. But I think these popped out as a reminder of, well, don't forget that you've Very, very important, very clarifying here. Don't forget that you've decided to tell the story differently. So don't revert, left ear ringing. Don't revert to then retelling it the same fucking way again, right? If you're telling it different, you got to stick to the new fucking story. What just popped? Yeah, 2 of Cups. And it should definitely be a story that involves the things that make you feel good. Love, sharing, bonding. Cups are that watery energy that, you know, you're definitely looking for this exchange. This mutual, I just heard mutual exchange, mutual sharing. Both coming to the table. Both parties coming to the table with equal hearts and intentions. And I feel like if that's not what's coming to the table, I don't think you're interested. Because I think that's what you left behind, right? Was what wasn't balanced. Now you're just deciding to go for that balance. 10 of Swords. Oh, fuck yeah. 10 and 10. You got 20. Yeah. You're done with the way that story was told before. You are not only had enough of carrying this heavy burden and looking, where can I put it down, right? 10, I just noticed 10, 10, 10. You need to lay this shit down if you're ever gonna hit this. 10 of Pentacles, folks. Wow, I did not see that fucking message cropping up today, but here we are. Wow. That's some big energy. Y'all have shifted, motherfuckers. You have shifted. Right? You've laid that story to rest. You don't want it. You want something else. You want something else. It ain't fucking that no more, that's for sure. Wow. Is there anything else before I pull some clarifiers? I don't even know if I need to. Wow. Y'all never cease to disappoint. Or cease to not disappoint. Sorry. Wonky ass energy. It feels like it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon and it's like barely 11:30. What else? Anything else? Anything else that needs to come out? Nope. I'll look at what's on the... I was going to say, look at what's on the bottom of the deck. Death. Oh, and the Tower. But then there's a new beginning. Yeah, folks. Big shifts happening. I'm going to leave that. I don't think I'm going to clarify it. I think we're going to leave that. And let us... Let's do a Ganesha and a Denise Lint. And a fortune cookie. Let's do that. Wow. That was some messages, folks. Jeepers. Let's do Ganesha first. Chubby fat elephant god. Doop-a-doo. All right. Thanks again, by the way, to all y'all out there who have, again, I got another wonderful message from a friend and follower yesterday. I'm going to get one more and then we'll flip them. That they watch and enjoy the content that I've been putting out. So I appreciate that. And it's great to hear. Understanding and embrace. I have never pulled this card. Ever. And I don't believe I've ever pulled the Embrace card either. So let's see what you guys got. Wow. And I opened it right to it. No coincidences. Clear vision is the gift of seeing with not only your physical eyes, but with your spiritual eyes. The eye of Ganesha symbolizes the state of grace that is received that is reached and received through your willingness to do your spiritual work in this lifetime. As you focus on your life lessons, you reclaim the true meaning of your being. You have the talent and determination to continue on this course before you. The I holds the key to your higher consciousness and your gift of awareness. Look for the deeper meaning in ordinary experiences. Work on being more observant. Remember to live in balance with your physical and spiritual bodies. Take the time to look at your current circumstances from a different perspective. Free yourself from limiting thoughts and beliefs. You are receiving an opportunity to move beyond your past. Accept that the fear from the past, even as you move forward, serves a greater purpose. Imagine yourself soaring above this current situation and gaining a greater perspective. It is your ability to rise above the conditions. Wow, tongue-tied today. To rise above the conditions that will benefit you and assist you in flourishing. Ganesha asks that you give your permission to be free in order to attain the joy that your heart desires. I dig it. I really do. And then we've got embrace. Believe in yourself and others to discover deeper importance to your being. Recognize that your interactions with others are important. Healthy relationships require a lot of work to maintain. In many parts of the world, hugging is recognized as a familiar kind of greeting, in addition to being a manner of acknowledgement or support and reassurance for someone else. Ganesha is encouraging you to maintain a compassionate heart. Be nurturing towards yourself and others. There will be a lot to be gained from seeing things from a practical or down-to-earth perspective when it comes to dealing with others or pertaining to your present circumstances. Focus on creating a balanced life for yourself. Remember that more can be accomplished when you are serene. Be imaginative and helpful. Deal with issues as they arise. Keep your wits about you while you determine the best course of action and seek simple solutions to fix the problems with minimal fuss. Depending on the relationships of the people involved, a hug can symbolize familiarity, love, affection, or friendship. A person may hug another in a show of support, comfort, or to console. There is an exchange of energy that takes place as you give and receive at the same time. I really like that. I do. Now let's do a Denise Lynn. What oracle message do we need to hear? What do we got, folks? Well, there we go. They just folded right off. Vast vistas and grace and gratitude. Expand your horizons. Expand your horizons, and through gratitude, joy expands. Pretty sure I read Vast Vistas before. And it opened right to it. Expand your horizons. Expand your horizons. See the world around you in new ways. This is not a time to think small. It's an exciting time for you. You may find travel or new adventures in your future. Think outside the box. I dig it. And we're just going to briefly do grace and gratitude. Through gratitude, joy expands. The secret to expanding joy is to cherish the preciousness of life and everyone and everything around you. It's simple, easy, and so very powerful. Be grateful for as much as you can. I like those two. And we're going to do a quick fortune cookie, and then I got a boogie. Can I get, please, just a fortune cookie? A cookie. Singular cookie, universe, for the people out there today for this Sunday sanity session. There we go. Luck. A sudden change of luck is likely. Things are working in your favor. Excellent time for networking. And on that note, have a fabulous remaining weekend. Hang on for the ride of the upcoming week and the new moon, and I'll catch you on the flip side.